Hi, grade twos. It's Mrs. Simpson again. So you'll notice that I've got a friend with me today, and this is Mrs. Watts.
Hi, everybody.
So she may be with me in other videos, or she may be with Mrs. E, or she may be by herself. You'll just have to wait and see. She's going to be with the grade twos from now on. And you may not see me or Mrs. E for a while, but that's okay because you'll have Mrs. Watts. All right. So today we're going to do some clapping out of syllables, and these are going to be for the haiku poems that you're going to be writing. So haiku poems have 3 lines in them, and they have 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, and then 5 syllables. So we're going to do 3 poems today. You have the examples that Mr. Walton sent to you. So we're going to do winter, spring, and then school. So when you look at your sheets, you'll be able to follow along. All right. So Mrs. Watts, I'm going to do winter first, and I'm going to say each line out, and I'll clap it along as we go.
And I'll count for you as you clap.
That sounds like a great idea. Okay. So here we go. Winter first. Snow. Oh, let me try clapping that up. Okay. We'll try it again. Snow is falling now. So you see how many syllables that is? Mrs. Watts had it up. Okay, that's 5. I am snug in my warm bed. Okay, so you guys have that. That is 7 syllables. Last line here. Snow days are the best. And again, we have 5 syllables. So again, it's 5 syllables, then 7 syllables. See, now we got twinsies here, then 5 syllables. Okay, now Mrs. Watts is going to do the next one for you.
The next poem we're doing is called Spring. This time, I want you to think about how many words there are in a sentence and how many syllables are in that sentence. The words doesn't always equal the syllables. We'll show you. Here we go. Line 1. Pale green shoots of grass. How many words did we get? We had 5 words, but we also had how many syllables, Ms. Simpson?
We had 5 syllables in that one.
Great. Let's try line 2 and see if this works out the same. Great hyacinths and tulips. If I count my words, bright hyacinths and tulips, there's only 4 words, but when we counted out the syllables with the claps, how many did you get? If you had 7, like Miss Simpson, you are right. So the words don't always equal the syllables. You need to check that. And the last sentence of that spring poem goes, soon cherry blossoms. How many syllables did you get? Good, you're right. If you are the same as Ms. Simpson, you get 5 syllables. Ms. Simpson, can you take up the last poem for us?
Okay, so we're going to do one more. Now, haiku poems are usually about nature, but they don't have to be. So when you're writing your haiku poem, try and write one about nature. But if you absolutely can't, you can do one about something else. But a haiku poem, in order to be haiku, still has to be 3 lines with 5 syllables for the first one, 7 syllables for the second line, and 5 syllables for the third line. Otherwise, it's not a haiku poem. Okay, so we're going to do the last one, and we're going to do, which one did we say we were going to do? I forgot, Mr. Buzz.
I think we were going to do the school one because it was a pretty funny one.
Okay, thank you. I'd forgotten about that one. Okay, so look at your examples and follow along with us. Okay, we're going to do school. So, my homework is late. So we have what? How many syllables? Look at Mrs. Watts' fingers. She's got 5 syllables there. So the next one, and yes, this is the funny one. Dog ate it before breakfast. How many syllables? You know, Mrs. Simpson's giggling here over the dog. 7 syllables for that one. Very helpful dog. And even though this is a funny haiku, it's still a haiku because the last line has 5 syllables. So as you can see, Mrs. Watts, we had one about school, right? Now, did you hear anything about nature in that one?
Nope, not at
No.
all.
So
Because I don't think dogs eating homework is about nature.
no, but it was sort of funny, wasn't it?
It was funny.
Yeah. So it still is a haiku though, because it's 3 lines and it had 5 syllables for the first one, 7 syllables for the second line, and 5 syllables for the third line. So that's how you're going to do your haiku poems. Okay. So follow along with your examples, and you can look at the video however many times you need to. Mrs. Watts and I are always happy to be seen on video, aren't we, Mrs. Watts? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to
Bye,
say
everybody.
goodbye now. Bye, grade 2s.